Captain America's niece has come to remind you how bad you are at math. Hello everyone and welcome to Movie Reviews by Josh. My name is Josh Terry and today I'm going to tell you about a little movie called Gifted. Gifted stars Captain America, Chris Evans. And he's kind of a different kind of hero this time around. He plays the uncle to a very, very special little girl named Mary, who is a brilliant math genius. She is a prodigy. At the age of 7, she's doing stuff that none of us pretty much have ever done in our entire lives in terms of math. Basically what's happened is Frank, that's the Chris Evans character, he is watching over his niece because Mary's mother had committed suicide several years earlier. She was also a math genius. And ever since then, Frank has been looking after his niece, and he's actually got her down in a little place in Florida, and he's trying to give her some kind of a normal life, because it becomes very apparent whenever you have a conversation with this little girl that she's way up here compared to the rest of us. She's just a very, very smart little girl, and so his efforts to kind of integrate her into a regular school and all that, where her teacher, played by Jenny Slate, is just kind of blown away, they don't work out very well. And eventually this all leads to kind of a fight between the uncle and then the grandmother, a woman, a character called Evelyn, who are trying to fight over custody of this little girl because Frank believes that she needs to have a normal life, that that's what her mother would have wanted for her. And then the grandmother, who is also kind of a math whiz, believes that she needs to be sequestered around where she can focus exclusively on her development and be like the super genius and math, you know, groundbreaking phenom that she was born and destined to be. And what's really interesting about this movie is that it's very fair towards all the characters in that it gives you sympathies on both ends, because, you know, clearly, you know, and it's not just because he's Captain America, but Chris Evans' character is very sympathetic, and you feel for him and you understand what he's trying to do for this sweet little girl. At the same time, you can also see where the grandmother is coming from, because at one point she takes her on a tour of this really prestigious college, and you see this little girl just kind of, her mind is opened up to all of these great things in front of her, and so you can kind of see where there's this tug of war going. Because it's so compelling, it's also kind of heart-wrenching at times, and this is a really, really sweet movie, but it's also kind of a heartbreaking movie at points, and just be prepared for kind of an emotional roller coaster ride, which is an awesome cliche that's never used to describe a movie. So here's an opportunity to break in with an official movie reviews by Josh poll. If you have a gifted child, or if you did have a gifted child, do you feel like they should be given a normal life, or should we focus on harvesting the power of their brains to its full capacity? That's what's called a loaded question. So I really enjoyed Gifted. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say this is my first 4-star review of 2017. I really did enjoy this movie quite a bit. Just like I said, remember, I mean, it's going to be very, very challenging emotionally. Gifted is rated PG-13. There is some profanity and some language. There's also some sexual content because some of the adult characters become familiar in that way. There's a little bit of comic violence, but it's more or less kind of your middle-of-the-road PG-13 movie in terms of content. So thanks once again for watching. This has been Movie Reviews by Josh. Make sure to subscribe on your way out and keep your notifications on so you can see our new videos as soon as they are posted, down to the second. Be ready. They're coming. You know they're coming. More of them, always. And thanks once again for our friends at Rock Gator for their continued support and for their fine, high-quality, waterproof backpacks. So we'll see you on the river, or maybe at the movie theater, or maybe just walking around on the street. Say hi.